What's up, guys? Don't mind that dog barking. That's just Sequoia, my dog, my sister's dog. Um, we're getting to the Doors. L.A. Woman. There's a lot of substance in this song. There's a lot of changes and stuff. I like to do songs with a lot to them. I guess. Um, I guess when the levee breaks by Led Zeppelin, doesn't have much to it, but it's just interesting in how it is. But I do when I make these videos, there's gotta I like songs that have a lot to them, not just let's say I don't know. The End by the Doors might do that one, but it's kind of repetitive and it's a listening song. Not much to analyze. There is stuff to analyze, but not as much as like an LA Woman song. So we'll do LA Woman. So this is the last album, the title track of the last album. Jim Morrison and the band in itself was on, as all the members. And Riders on the Storm is a good one too, but there's not much substance compared to the LA Woman. So I just fun fact: Riders on the Storm is the last song Jim Morrison sang on. Last track until he went to Paris and died in a bathtub. So, anyway, let's just get into LA Woman. I know there's a really cool effect. I got this effect with a bit of fuzz and a rotary pedal, I think. Yeah, fuzz and a rotary pedal. So I got something really close to this, like guitar in the beginning. That kind of like alarming kind of sound. So let's hear that. It's like a cruising song. Drums are always good. The toms always sound like that's what if I were to record a band, I want the toms to sound like that. Nice major feel, suspended feel on the guitar. It's a lot of fun. Are you a lucky little lady in the city of light? Little accent Jim Morrison has. Or did you know the lost angel? City of night. City of night. City of night. Can't even imagine what LA was like back then. Or San Francisco. So yeah, that was the beginning. That first maybe it's cut off in this version, but I remember there's a little bit in the beginning, but it's like and there's a kind of on the piano. I know he was like a Rhodes Fender Rhodes, I think. Not a piano guy, but I know a little bit of the Fender Rhodes kind of sound. Compared to like organ and whatnot. Driving. It's like a fast, a lot of kind of with every quarter note. It's like a quarter note beat, and it's heavy on each beat. It's not much of a difference, like on either the 2 or the 4 or something. You know what I mean, with the snare. It's kind of like, I mean, it has that impact with the 1 and the 3 and whatnot throughout all the 4. What else? I mean, it's kind of his accent, Jim Morrison's accent, like, you know, out of the side of his mouth kind of thing. That's kind of fun. It's very jivey and pick-me-uppy, so it's a happy overall sound. And yeah, you could be driving or something. Yeah, just happy-go-lucky stuff. So I think he's LA Woman right now. He's getting into that.
LA woman, LA woman, LA woman, Sunday afternoon. LA woman, Sunday afternoon. LA woman, Sunday afternoon. Drive through your suburbs into your blues. Into your blues, yeah. Into your blues.
Great screams. I mean, he's the best singer, in my opinion. I love Ray's chords. A little Latin feel. With the ride.
See, your hair is burning. Hills are filled with fire. If they say I never loved you, you know they are a liar.
All right, I want to feel that transition. There's so many transitions in the song. It's really hard to pause anywhere. I like that Latin feel with the ride, the heavy, fast rides, rhythmic ride. Yeah, I mean, I was just picturing, you know, the lyrics kind of, you know, express the, you know, the girl going out into drive from through your suburbs into your blues, like into your, you know, going out and partying and trying to meet somebody and stuff. Just a cool, you can imagine that, you know, it's like a convertible or something going into LA, and it's just, you know, it's a city. Cities aren't as, it's not really nice and hippie like, you know, maybe parts of a city, but it's a concrete jungle, you know, and you're looking somewhere in there is like love and stuff, and it's just like you gotta go there if you want to, you know, get this, you know, to get this guy or get this man and have a good time, have the time of your life. You gotta, you know, but with that comes, like, you know, troubles. You're in the city. There's troubles in the city, and heartbreak, and I mean, death and stuff. If you party too hard, it's just the excessiveness of city life. But I can imagine, like, you know, convertible going into a sunset, just a girl on a convertible driving, or maybe with her girlfriends or something. You know, great character. You know, like LA Woman. I'm from PA. I already know what an LA Woman is. Damn sure I know what an LA Woman is. She's on one of my posters. Not really, but like, it's the ideal kind of dream girl. And it's kind of showing her side of life. Let's keep going.
Driving down your freeway, midnight alleys roam, cops in cars, the topless bars, never saw a woman so alone, so alone, so alone.
bass line. It's like Ray is the ideal pianist. So cool. Drums are great. Little wah-wah on the piano kind of effect.
Mr. Mojo Rising. Mr. Mojo Rising. Mr. Mojo Rising. Mr. Mojo Rising.
That spells out Jim Morrison, by the way.
Gotta keep on rising. Mr. Mojo Rising.
It's a bit goofy.
Mr. Mojo Rising. Mojo Rising. Got the mojo rising. Mr. Mojo Rising. Got to keep on rising. Riding, riding. On riding, riding. On riding, riding. I got to riding, riding. Hey, riding, riding. I got whoa, yeah, right. Oh, yeah.
Do it, Robbie, do it.
Well, she got in a down about an hour ago. Took a look around, see which way the wind blows. With a little girl in a Hollywood bungalow.
Let's let it play out.
Are you a lucky little lady in the city of light? Or just another long thing, yo? City of night. City of night. City of night. City of night. Wow. Oh.
Just want to catch it before the ad pops up. Yeah, I mean, amazing stuff. Robbie is really killing it. He's got this major feel, kind of like suspension. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh yeah, who doesn't like that? Just a suspended fourth or, a second suspension stuff or a suspension on the chords he's playing off of. Very majory feel. You can get like a Jerry vibe out of it. I'm not sure if it's Mixolydian. I think it's like just a major scale he's using. Yeah, great piano tones from Ray. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I forgot the drum. I know it, but I just forgot it for the video. The drummer's name. I think it's John or something. I don't know. Great jazz drummer. The End is a great song. If you guys are trying to get more into the Doors, I'm sure you heard in the End or the End by the Doors. He has, the toms are just so, I don't know if they compressed them or something, but it's like just really like, hey, boom, like slamming on them. It's great for that feel of that song. It works here too. They always have that kind of spacey. It's psychedelic, right? I think of the Doors as a psychedelic band. with Robbie's scales and stuff like that, it really has that happy-go-lucky feel like the Dead have. The drumming is just, he knows how to play. It's like it's a beat. It's something you can jive to, uh, jazz-oriented rock drums. Can't beat it. It's a swing. It's not like that swing you can't replicate with the computer. Which seems to be a big problem nowadays. I don't know how people dance this, straight shit. You gotta have swing. These straight beats, whatever. What else? I mean, yeah, Jim Morrison's my favorite singer. He has a great scream. Another good song. This has great screams in it, but one of my favorite songs to listen to for Jim Morrison singing is "Backdoor Man." It's a pretty short song, straightforward. Not much going on like this song. Instrumental. Music. I don't know the word for it. Sorry. But his singing is great on Backdoor Man. A lot of yells. His yell is the fucking best. Unbelievable. Singing is great too. He's never off unless he's doing, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. For this song, Mojo Rising part, that's kind of like whatever. People like it. I mean, that's what it usually is. People like the part that I don't really care for. Because if you're a like a non-musician listening to this and not much of a fan of music but just getting into it, you're like, oh yeah, that's a cool part. I like the speeding up part because that's kind of like, it's a dynamics thing, but the people like the Mojo Rising, it's like it doesn't have anything to do with the subject matter of the song. Despite that, Jim Morrison's lyrics are one of the best in this game. He's a poet, and he died of a legend. I mean, you think of the 27 Club, it's Jim Morrison, like usually right in the front, along with Jimmy, along with Kurt Cobain and stuff. But Brian Jones from the Stones, he's kind of in the back though. He should be a pretty close up front. He started the biggest band, the longest successful rock band in the world ever, Rolling Stones. Anyway, getting off topic. Follow all these guys. You got Robbie Grier, you got Ray. I think it starts with an M. His last name. But Robbie's a pretty he's on Instagram. He's pretty consistent with his stuff, his content nowadays. So follow him. But yeah, can't beat the Doors. I'm gonna do way more of these guys. One of my top bands is the Doors. So let me know if you guys have anything tell me about Jim Morrison. Tell me about Ray. Tell me about Rob. Tell me that goddamn drummer's name. And I'm gonna be like, duh, right, in the comments. Go easy on me. But one of my favorite drummers, actually. Yeah, any recording tactics for this album? I know this is their last album as the 4-piece, the original 4-piece. I don't think they did any other projects really. They kind of went on their own ways. Have a great rest of your day, night, whenever. Check out my music, Robbie Grier channel. It's in the description. Got a couple bands too, if you want to check those out. Different genres. Huge inspiration in my music. Giant inspiration in my music. The Doors. West Side of the World, boys. Catch you on the next one.